What did you guys learn from your experience at Masters 2? And what do you take back home?
First, of course, it was the meta and another play styles from another regions. It was really hard, not just for us, I think, but for Sharks as well. Our play style didn't fit so much in here, and we faced a lot of different meta, different compositions as well. So it was kind of hard. We usually play like with Raze in Brazil, and we didn't see it on Masters 2. So I think like okay, it's bad to lose, right? It's kind of sad, but to be honest, there's nothing that is that bad about like losing here. Just for like playing here and seeing another regions play, playing against them, it was really good for us. So after that, I think that Brazil will try to adapt another play styles and metas and come stronger to Berlin.
Next one is from VLRGG. Do you feel you made Brazil proud with your performance this week?
Sorry, I didn't get it. Did I feel proud about my performance?
I can repeat it just 1 second. Do you feel you made Brazil proud with your performance this week?
Oh, that's harsh. Okay. Honestly, no. We didn't like make a good performance in here. Like, we didn't play that 100% that we could play, and that was our bad as a team, to be honest. But I think that here in Brazil we have skilled players to get along with the region, like EU and A. But we need to feel comfortable. So I think that's the problem. We didn't feel comfortable in the game.
Next one is from Petra Mietgemais Esports again. Now that you're out of the tournament, how do you think Brazilian Valorant compares to the other regions? Is Brazil on the same level as EU and NA?
Definitely not. I think Brazil has a few good teams right now, and we didn't like get another different play style. Play style, like people are always playing the same. So there was a few teams that could adapt the meta, watch NA and EU. But after this Masters, I think the next tournament in Brazil will be real high competition. And people will try to get along with the meta and the composition, play styles, play with different play styles. Getting out of this comfort zone. So yeah, I think that will be good for Brazil.
The last pre-submitted question is from Lucas Takashi, Valorant Zone IGC. What will a team learn from playing against the two leaders from their respective regions, Liquid from Europe and Sentinels from North America?
Oh, the difference, to be honest, I think that NA, they are really, really skilled. Not saying that EU is that bad, but I think EU is more a tactical team, tactical region, to be honest. But NA, of course, they're not like really predictable, but I think that EU is hard to play against on it, but NA is hard to to get them killed, you are always getting tapped. So it's really different. I'm anxious to see like the who is gonna win this tournament, to be honest. And that is Korea as well.
Gotcha. We will now move on to the open session. Yinsen Collins, you can ask your question.
Hi, Sacy. Thank you for your time. Of course, we saw the Yoru. I think everyone was kind of like anticipating when it was going to come out. Talk me through why you guys decided to bring it out today on both maps as well.
I can talk to like okay. Maybe it's because like GTN didn't feel comfortable on Raze. We saw that no one was playing Raze here. I think just us and Sharks. I'm not sure. Just on like split maps or bind sometimes, and he didn't feel comfortable with it. So we didn't have time to adapt to the meta that people are playing with Jet Phoenix. So we tried to play Jet Yoru, and we usually play Yoru on Brazil. We play like 2 maps with him, so he was comfortable. And then we tried to change just to make our team feel more comfortable for the match.
Next to go is Pedro Romero.
Hello, Sassy. Good to speak with you again.
Hello.
It's unfortunate that your team was eliminated from the competition. Despite losing in Ascent, Vikings had much better start in the first half of Haven with a 7-5 round score. How did you let the game run away from that point onwards?
To be honest, I think that Liquid got us. We got surprised by them. We thought that they were going to start a really slow game with their comp, but they just like the pistol round. They just rush A, so we got really surprised by them. and we couldn't get along. And they got like 7-5. No, it was 9-5 for them, and we lose the first weapon round. So yeah, they got really surprised because we thought that they were playing really slow. I think someone has the mic muted.
You're unmuted. Can you please mute yourself? All right. Are there any more questions for Sacy? Jinsu, you can go next.
How does a big international Valorant LAN compare to League of Legends? What are the main differences for you?
Oh, I mean, like the adrenaline is really high for me. Like in FPS games, we have like freeze times and kind of it's a round by round. In League of Legends, we don't have like this pause. It's like my brain's working 100% of the time. And in FPS game like Valorant, I feel that the adrenaline is like, to be honest, I enjoy more than League of Legends, and it's kind of more exciting to play on LAN as well.
Can I ask a quick follow-up as well, Jen? Is that all right?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, cool. In terms of like, I guess the playfulness, the cheekiness, and the banter as well, we don't really see that very often in League of Legends either. Do you think there's a difference here in Valorant as well? And do you maybe prefer some of the personalities we're seeing in Valorant?
I mean, in Brazil, yeah, like League of Legends has some personalities that is good, but just outside. I don't think that we have a lot of big people in Brazil. I think like we have BRTT is the most guy that talks too much and everyone respects him. But here in Valorant, it's just crazy, Like when you play FPS game in LAN, it's really different from League of Legends for sure, 100%. Like the pressure, the adrenaline when you get it to win a clutch round. Like for me, it's the best thing.
All right. We have time for one more question. Digon Van Esports.
Sacy, given the fact that you've already experienced both of those platforms, how does it feel to be like understanding that you are set up to be the BRTT of Valorant? You are the face of Brazil Valorant. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it's really great, of course, because I have a lot of respect from him. Like I learned a lot from BRTT when we play together. So yeah, I'm kind of trying to build a legacy and a history in Brazil, and I think it's just a start. That's why I'm not that sad that we lost, but I think that's the beginning. It's the beginning of something beautiful.
All right, Sacy, that concludes the scrum for you today. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
You too.